Hello YouTube and friends. In this episode we will talk about Next.js architecture and also see some of the features in a pre-installed Next.js application. So talking of Next.js, pages are housed in pages folder. I will explain to you in details at the coding portion later, but just understand that pages are housed in pages folder. APIs are housed in API folder. Next.js can support both client-side and server-side codes, which is 2-in-1. This feature makes it very powerful. Usually Next.js uses get static props to grab the data from database or server and makes it ready to be served to bots like Google bots as soon as page gets loaded. This makes Next.js topper in SEO among JavaScript-based frameworks. Just for example, ReactJS does not have that feature. It is mostly a bundle type of architecture where this scenario does not happen, and hence Next.js does this action and hence it's a topper for SEO. This is one of the main reasons that Next.js is used widely in industry. So now let's look at the coding where we will go through the structure of the Next.js files or folders. So here I have a VS Code application which has been loaded with Next.js. So let me just minimize all these folders so that it becomes streamlined. First of all, I am going to talk about config.env. In my GitHub, when you download, you will get config.env, but you won't get .env because .env is holding my real configuration files, and that is not visible for the public, right? So the same format is available in config.env where you have to set the Mongo string command like this, where ABC is your username and test ABC is your password, and then the my to-dos is your document name. So if you did not understand about all this, you can refer to my first video in this playlist where I am explaining clearly what is Mongo URI. Okay. So now, how do we bring this config.env into the Next.js application? So it's very easy. We just go into Next.js config.js here, this file next.config.js, and then we do require.env config constant webpack require webpack, and then we will do module export with a webpack config with the process.env in picture. So this is basically the syntax that you need to use it for this config.env to become active. So remember that once you download the code from my GitHub, you have to rename it as .env, then only it will work. It's no more config.env, it should be .env like I named here, but I won't be able to show it because it carries my credentials. So be aware of that. You had to rename it as .env, and then this configuration will work. So how does it work? Let's go into more deeper later in the next episode. But now we are looking at the configuration. That's the first step we need to do. And of course there is a Tailwind configuration.js. So if you go into the Tailwind website, you will be able to understand how to configure Next.js, so that I am not touching here. But if you install with the npm install my GitHub repository, everything will get automatically configured. So that is the beauty. It is configured with tailwind config. Okay. Now, what do we have here? We got components, we got pages, we got public, we got styles. So here, I want to emphasize on the pages. So if you look at the pages, I got a testme.js. You see here, I am testme.js page. So if I go to and I do a testme here, you can see here, I am at this page. I am at the testme.page. So you can see here, I am zooming a bit. You can see here, right? So I am at the testme page. Now, let us change something here. I put amazing page and I will save it and I go here, about to perform a full refresh. Nextjs says that. Okay. So you can see here, I am the amazing page. So if I again delete that out, just put the testme. You can see here, I am the testme page. It is a hot reload, so you can see it's already. Sometimes it gives an indication that is going to reload, sometimes it does not, but it's always a hot reloading. But being server-side architecture, sometimes we need to refresh also in order to get the correct data. So just be aware of that also. Now, once I have explained all the pages, we will go into what is called the API. So API is another folder here which is already existing in Nextjs, but API is housed inside the pages. So you can see that API is housed inside the pages folder, and then whatever you write inside the API will be almost considered like a page. So I will explain to you why I told it almost, but currently you just understand that whatever is under the pages folder which is defined will be marked as paths or routes for the Next.js application. That makes it more powerful because you can make API calls with definitions of pages inside the API folder, and also you can have your own pages, right? So we will be going into more details on all these pages and the JavaScript files with a very good example. The example that we are going to study or understand here is a Next.js application, which you can see here. So if I go and click here, you can see here, I got to-do application. So why I changed from employee management application to a to-do application, because there is a change of status here that is very useful and illustrative for beginners. So that's why I have chosen this. Of course, you will be able to rewrite that Next.js code compatible with Node.js, so that you can do it as an exercise once you understand what I am explaining here. So this is a very beautiful application. You can see here it's already connected to MongoDB, and then when I click this, it becomes not done. I click this, it becomes not done, and then when I delete this, it's gone. So if you want to add a data, you can add it. Let's say my next to do. By default, it is assumed as not done, so that's why the status is not being asked. Hello to do app. I add it. and you can see my next to do. It's already come. So it's quite beautiful and nice application. So I will be explaining to you guys in the next video. So stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel and like it. Thanks for watching my video. Bye bye.